Governor Godwin Obaseki committed a taboo by standing before Oba Ewuare of Benin wearing a cap. A cultural dimension has been added to the raging political battle of wit in Edo State ahead of the September 19 poll, following an accusation. The allegation was made by his predecessor and now estranged political mentor, Comrade Adams Ushomole, while fielding questions on a talk show on Arise TV. Report reaching Daily Times last week says Governor Baseki led a group of visiting PDP governors to the palace on a courtesy visit to the Benin monarch before proceeding to the Sam Gbemudia Stadium to launch his campaign for a second term. The visit was, however, marred by violence as People's Democratic Party (PDP) supporters clashed with All Progressives Congress (APC) supporters at the gate as the governor and his guests were exiting palace, resulting in gunshots. Speaking on Skype from his Auchi country home on the morning program of Arise TV, monitored in Lagos, Comrade Oshomole condemned Obaseki's actions as another demonstration of disrespect not only for the esteemed Benin Palace but also Edo tradition. You call yourself a Benin man, yet you came to Benin Palace wearing a cap in company of other PDP governors, said Ushomole of Obaseki, who hails from Oredo Council in Benin City. The ancient Benin customs forbid subjects from wearing cap before the Oba, even while obliging them to kneel in obeisance. Ha. Okay. I think Oshomole is trying to teach Obaseki tradition. Somebody who is from Benin, Oredo local government. Oredo is in Benin. Does not know the tradition of the people. Does it mean that was his first time of going to Oba of Benin's palace? Was that the first time Obaseki was going there that he wouldn't have known the tradition? And you think if that was what happened and the palace guard or those who in control of that wouldn't have even told him, because from what I've gathered in most of these all these monarchs or kings, or as you may call them in different uh, tribes or whatever, I believe is that you cannot just walk in, you just walk from outside, you just enter like that and see the other. I don't think it works like that. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. I don't think it works like that. There must be protocols on how you greet and how you comport yourself, what you do and what you don't do. I think that would have been would have been put in place before anybody can just walk in. You cannot just be coming from outside and just knock, pop, pop, pop. Oh yeah, Oba open door. I don't think it works like that, because they would have corrected him, and I don't think that was his first time of going to that place. I don't know. I'm just thinking it is not just a just cordial greeting that you want to go and see your friend or you want to go and see somebody there. Just do you know what it means to be called a king and you just enter like that? You must have been briefed on how you greet, on how you comport yourself. But I don't know if that works like that. But for Oshomole to have seen that and for the Obas not to have even made complaint. And the question is, that was that his first time of going to the Oba of Palace since he was born and since he became governor? He was working with Oshomole, meaning for the 8 years he had not visited the Oba. And since he became governor, was that the first time he was going to that place? Oshomole is the one telling us what Obaseki ought to have done. Let's hear what people are saying, because we don't know it all. We always hear what Nigerians are saying concerning most of these issues. Okay, Osho, you will surely go back to your president with shame. Obaseki is a Mumu man before. Edo people can't wait to vote him out. Someone says, who are you calling Mumu? Is it Obaseki? This man is really disillusioned, confused, running mad little by little. Just imagine what he's saying. How can this thief thinking like he's the one contesting for the governor seat? I always pray not to have anything to do with double-mouthed man like this. Someone who is supposed to bury his face in shame. So unfortunate. Obaseki that invited another Oba from Yoruba and respects more his and respect more is Oba that tells you he's not from Benin and only business he has. I don't know what this one is trying to say here. Okay. Governor Obaseki has respect for Oba of Benin and other traditional rulers in Edo State. It's not like Adams Oshomole, who suspended Onuge of Uromi in 2016. Also, Umar Ganduje, who dethroned Emir of Kano, Mohammed Sanusi Lamido, in January 2020. And Adams Oshomole tells lies much. Note, Godwin Obaseki and Philip Shaibu and PDP continuity 4+4. Are you a Benin man to know the culture more than a full-blooded Benin son whose family has been integral part of the throne? Oshomole's whatever knows no bound. His infertile rhetoric portrays him as classless, and what do you expect from a man like that? And again, it's true, because just like I said, even ordinary person who does not have a affiliation with the Oba, you can't just enter. They must even coach you. My question is that, was that the first time he's going there? If he had gone there doing that and he will go the second time, he would have been corrected. And again, not to talk of being from that royal family, he should know better. That's my opinion, and that's what I think should have been, would have been the case. Okay, so that is a campaign issue in Edo State. Some people are becoming psychopathic. Okay, this man's current desperation knows no bound. When did he become the mouthpiece of the palace? God knows who has sincere intentions for our dear state of Edo and who he will install. All should know that God cannot be lied to or deceived. I think you should let the Oba judge Obaseki on that, as that is none of your business. After all, you are not a Benin man and you are not in position to tell the Oba on who is wrong or right. Don't say what you know nothing about. You are your agent's mandated talks to molest the visitors going to pay courtesy visits to the palace. Instead of you to be apologetic, you are trying to use tricks to cover up your abomination. The gods of our land will judge everyone. Okay, Osho, did the Oba complain to Obaseki disrespectful to him? Oshomole lied. It's Oshomole and his gang that organized talks to the palace to boo the governor. You are right on this observation. That is to say, Obaseki is never identified with the grassroots politics and a loyal Benin man to the palace. Okay? Oshomole, you talk too much. Are you the candidate of APC flag bearer? Why will you not allow Iyamu speak for himself? When has Oshomole become the spokesman of the Oba of Benin? Obaseki is not a true Benin born. We will vote him out. That is true. Yes, Benin people know they see that one because of their hearts of hatred against Oshobaba and jealousy. See how Oshomole can always tell us, how can such a man ever be honored? Well, so guys, you've heard what Nigerians are saying. Different people with their different opinion. Let's hear what you think about what Oshomole has said.